A blessed and productive day to everyone. I am Janelle M. Sagradiel from BSHM 4. In today's video, me and my groupmates will present the consolidated lesson and the content with our own insights in our subject HMP5 Catering Management.
Good day, everyone. I am Marie Melamedi Bahani, a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management student. Individual decision-making, dealing with how we make personal choices in various settings, and business and management decision-making, focusing on how individuals group in organizations or companies make decisions about successfully running an entrepreneurial endeavor, are both covered by the term strategy. The parts of the individual level of the strategy decision-making process will be discussed first, followed by the business level. Strategy is primarily a desire for persistent superior performance over competitors in business and management, whether working for a large corporation or small startup. Strategies strive to outperform competitors by establishing and maintaining what is known as a competitive advantage. To achieve this overarching goal, they must thoroughly analyze and comprehend the competitive environment in which their businesses operate by looking into the factors and contributed to their company's past performance and identifying changes, both inside and outside the company, that are most likely to improve or harm future performance.
Hi, I'm Christina Natividad. I'm going to explain the strategic and the hospitality and tourism context overview. Strategic analysis. The purpose of strategic analysis is to gather information and to analyze it systematically and thoroughly. None of us would be wise to make an important decision about anything in life without adequate and relevant information, or nor would tourism, hospitality, and event organizations. There are two main stages in strategic analysis. First, the internal analysis and the external analysis. The purpose of internal analysis is to establish what the organization is good at and what is not so good at, its weakness. The external analysis. This takes the form of true analysis of two layers of external environment, the micro and near environment, and the micro of far environment. Strategic selection. This second stage is a strategic process, involves taking the important information gathered from the strategic analysis stage and using it to make an intelligent and informed strategic selection or choice of the most appropriate course of action for the future. Strategic implementation and management. This is a complex stage of the process as it's concerned putting detailed aspects of strategy in form practice. It involves actually carrying out the strategy, and this brings into focus of number of other material issues. There are two of the areas which we need to be aware in order to effectively implement a strategy within tourism, hospitality, event organization. In implementing the strategic process, it is necessary to be aware not only the changes occurring to the internal and external environment, but also of a change of the subject matter itself.
I am Janelle M. Sagradiel. Terms and policies in governing an event. So, terms, policies, and conditions establish a legal binding contract between you and your clients. They define the key commercial terms you provide to your clients and assist contractual parties in understanding their duties, rights, roles, and responsibilities. Having a clear set of terms and conditions allows you to consistently provide a high level of customer service. Here are some of the common provisions adopted by caterers to protect their business interests. Number 1 is pricing policy. So a rental fee for the venue is charged. It varies on the type of capacity or room to be used. Number 2 is Deposit. Upon signing the contract, a minimum deposit is required. This ranges from 30% to 50%. Number 3 is full payment. So the balance must be paid in full. Large hotels and restaurants require full payment in advance. Number 4 is confirmations and cancellations. So, a booking is considered confirmed only after the required deposit is paid and a contract is signed. Number 5 is food policy. So, requests for substitution of certain dishes are discouraged but may be accommodated with the chef's approval and in consideration of prices and availability of required raw materials. So the catering company will be responsible or they will be accountable for all food preparation. Food from outside sources is not permitted for food safety reasons. Number 6 is minimum guarantee. So the client must specify the minimum number of covers or servings that needs to be served. So this amount will be paid in full. The final count for guaranteed covers must be relayed to the banquet office within 3 to 5 days before the event if it is possible. So number 7 is cancellations and amendments. So canceled events are subject to charges based on the time of cancellation. If such cancellation is made well in advance, a minimum fee of 10% may be charged. A higher rate of 30% to 50% will be imposed if cancellation is made just a few days before the event. So amendments by way of increase in covers shall be permitted depending on the capacity of the venue. Number 8 is alcoholic beverages. So alcoholic beverages are prohibited to minors, specifically 21 years old and below. Last but not the least, number 9 is extended hours. So if a party or event does not end on time, an additional surcharge per hour will be imposed. The amount varies depending on the cost of value rental.
Hi, my name is Abijay Santos and I'll talk to you about table skirting. Table skirting is designed to add elegance to a table during events or parties. It can also conceal unsightly tables and hide some materials under the table. Table skirts come in many designs and I'll introduce you to some of them. Escalope, butterfly, box pleated style, ribbon, and diamond with crumpled top. Detachable swags. Detachable swags are used to expedite the process of decorating tables. Ready-made, detachable swags may be used. These are already fitted and designed in various fashion and simply attached to kind of cloth. Here are some examples. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, good day. I am Wendy G. Serra, a fourth-year student of BS Hospitality Management. And now, I will be talking about the customer's goodwill and the food service ethics. As we all know in our industry, our customers is the most important people in our business. They give us jobs, and without them, there will be no food and service or catering business. For they are only ones who make our business survive. Because of this fact, we, the service personnel, must give them efforts to build and maintain the goodwill of all the guests and to be able to have repeated and sustainable service. Every service personnel must have to remember. He should therefore maintain a pleasant, patient, and understanding disposition in dealing with them. In our industry, service should always offered and not asked for. At the end of this lesson, we the students can know how to handle guest complaints, give customer satisfaction. Next, I will be talking about how to make a party contract and catering management. First, we should know the function details, We should know the food set and how many heads do their event have, what serving they want, if it is a family plated, it is an individual plating, a buffet, or a scooper. Know the venue set up with a cloth color or the motif of the event, the backdrop on what they want to do. In doing the party contract and catering management, you should know the amenities and equipments that is being used. Sample, the backdrop, the microphone, the podium, the sofa, if how many they want. So for example, in the microphone, they request 2 microphones, table for the cake, 2 table for the gift. At the end of this party contract, you need to have the billing summary. So for example, the products or the packs, how many packs they have, if they have a 500 heads, 200 heads, or 100 heads. And the subtotal, how much they have give you a down payment for the event. You need also to indicate there the food corkage, the electrical corkage, and the additional charges. So basically, in doing the party contract that is requested by your guest should be written or should be take note. You need to agree on both sides the terms and the conditions that you have. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, good day. I am Maria Carla Melis Carmelotes, and now I am going to talk about Statement of Accounts and Convention Utilization Survey Form. A Statement of Accounts is a document that reflects all transactions that took place between you and a particular customer for a given period of time. Generally, business owners send statements of accounts to their customers to let them know how much they owe for sales that took place on credit during that period. A statement of accounts is a great way to provide your customers with a recap of the products and services that were billed to them. It also helps the business owners confirm the payments that the customer has already made for a statement period, which is generally a month. The statement of accounts also provides business owners an accurate price record for each item that they sold to their customers. This enables them to track information associated to a customer, like the purchases made by the customer for any time span, and aids in identifying errors. A statement of accounts is typically divided into 2 halves. The top half contains an overview of the customer's accounts, and the bottom half contains the details of each transaction. And on the other hand, a convention utilization survey form is basically a list of events that a hotel or resort has for a specific month. This form includes the name of the event, for example, Camila's 18th birthday, name of the organizer, R&R Events and Styling, the classification if it is local, regional, or international, the type of event, for example, birthday party, number of participants or guests like 50 packs or 100 packs, and lastly, the name and number of the contact person, for instance, Kendall Jenner 0905-502-4576. And at the bottom of this form, you will see the name of the sales and events officer and the date of when it is prepared. That would be all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Nikki Von A. Jason and I will be explaining to you about the food knowledge. So, what is food knowledge? Food knowledge is a term that is not clearly defined in the literature, but an individual's level of food knowledge can have a far-reaching impact throughout an individual's life. Governments provide information as to what to eat to help maintain good physical health. We hear throughout the media that certain foods are good and certain foods are bad. What are these foods good for? Should we be concerned with our other health issues such as environmental health, mental health, social health, and economic health? What we eat, how we eat, and where it comes from are issues that influences a multitude of health issues. Food knowledge allows individuals to make food choices on not only what to eat, but how to eat it and where to source it from. Knowledge about the different food classes is essential in culinary arts and food service business. A basic understanding of the chemical components of food, their characteristic classifications, and cookery principles greatly influence menu planning, purchasing, receiving, and storing of ingredients, food productions, the serving of quality meals, and costing. Food knowledge also involves identifying the kitchen tools used in cooking, such as the different kinds of kitchen knives, spatulas, spoons, and fork, the ingredients used in making your food, and it also includes the definition of cooking terms.
Hello, I am Ahmad Jam and I will be discussing to you about the menu for catering services. A menu is a list of items from which a customer can choose while visiting a restaurant or acquiring catering services. It is the most significant internal control of the food service system since it helps to define the budget of the restaurant and catering services as part of the organization's brand identity, as well as the available budget of the client or customer delivering the service for their specific event. In terms of catering services, their success is frequently closely related to menu planning. It may aid in increasing the amount of money spent, the frequency of the customer visits or bookings, and attracting new costs and business. As a merchandising tool, menus assist to inform customers and influence their purchase decisions. In a food service operation, the client must be driven, and a day-to-day operating food service such as catering service, the menu must be driven. So what is the significance of menu to catering services? The menu is the most essential internal marketing and sales tool that the restaurant or catering businesses has for selling its food and beverages to customers. It is the unique piece of printed advertising that you can almost guarantee will be read by the guest. Once in the guest's hand, it has the power to influence not just what they order, but also how much they spend. Menu details, concept, and design has a direct impact on sales income. Management is continually estimating company volume in order to anticipate how much to acquire, stockpile, and prepare. A well-managed menu makes such judgments and easier, more accurate, and can educate and entertain customers while also serving a tool for communication, cost control, and promotion for your business. Menus that are well designed showcase the cuisine that the restaurant or catering services makes best and wants to sell by making those products stand out from the others. This post will go through menu design ideas that can assist you improve the efficacy of your silent salesman in order to raise check averages and guest loyalty.
Hi, I'm Army Villar. I'm going to discuss training seminar contract. So what is contract? Contract is a legal agreement usually between two parties or between employer and employee which involve doing work for a stated of money. Here are the steps conducting training seminars. So conducting seminar, you should know all the basic information like the date, the function room we'll use, the number of the guest participation, and what is the seminar all about. The food we'll serve, it depends on the time what the guest gives you, like breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The snacks is optional. The food we'll serve, it depends what the guest wants, like buffet styles and etc. We know that seminar, it takes long, like 2 to 7 days. That's why it should be planned well and organized so that you can avoid guest complaints. Also, the venue setup and seating arrangement is important. Lastly, the most important is are the amenities needed, like extension wire or extra microphones used in the seminar. After computing the cost, the guest should have a down payment according to terms and conditions. The final step will be the signing contract of the seminar, where the sales and marketing officers and the guest has a signature and 2 numbers in case of emergency.
Hi, I'm Justin Tablan, a 4th-year student of BS Hospitality Management in Western Mindanao State University. And today I will be tackling about the banquet service for catering management. Banquet service is a range of service styles catered for large events such as weddings, award ceremonies, grand birthdays, and etc. There are several types of banquet service such as buffet, sit-down plated service, family service or laureate style, and cocktail style, or some may call it the reception. The preparations for banquet events must be done by a banquet supervisor or banquet captain. A banquet captain is responsible for ensuring a smooth flow of banquet service. He must be well organized, must plan ahead before the event, and check all the preparations before the start of the service. Also, he should be the one to monitor from the start of the event up to the clearing of function rooms. To provide an effective collaboration and communication across the teams, an organizational chart is needed. Each organizational chart shows the hierarchy of the workflow in a business. The catering management organizational chart includes the general manager, director of the catering services, the event manager, and under the event manager are the banquet captain and the catering coordinator. We also have the head waiter, head cook, and the purchasing officer, and the rest are the staff members of the catering business. Once again, this is Justin Latablan, and thank you for listening.
Hi, I am Crizan A. Flores and I am the last reporter for this group. I will discuss about attending to event inquiries and preparing a proposal. Inquiries and banquet bookings are normally handled by the sales staff at the banquet sales office. If sales or booking are made outside of the main office, the booking party must first confirm the availability of function room with the main office before accepting bookings to avoid double bookings. There are 11 procedures to approach clients for event inquiries. First, warmly greet the clients as they enter the office. Ask him or her what type of event, time, and requirements. Second, present to the client the pre-designed and pre-posted menu, package, and their corresponding amenities. Request for a change of some dishes in the menu. If discouraged, but special consideration may be given. The chef must be consulted for him to check the availability of the raw materials and the cost of the alternative dish. Third, acknowledge comments and don't argue. Say something like, I see your point. What do you suggest to settle this matter? Fourth, ask clients preferred dates and time and check to logbook or booking chart. It is still open and not fully booked. Fifth, if fully booked, suggest options like different venue and date, etc. Show the client the advantage of various options that have been presented to him. Sixth, inform him of the billing arrangement, extra charges, and other policies on the banquet arrangement. 7. Get client's decision on the chosen menu and the attached amenities in a special arrangement. 8. Make formal proposal mentioning the agreed upon menu, amenities, and other agreements together with the price and billing arrangement. 9. If the booking includes room accommodation, have a separate room reservation form for room booking and coordinate with the front office for room arrangement. 10. Present the draft of the proposal of the banquet manager for review and approval. 11. Send the proposal and make follow-up with the client. And that ends our report. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.